With us on Dateline Abuja.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But up next, we bring you reactions from residents of Borno, Adamawa State and Yobe State on the supposed ceasefire agreement between the federal government and the Boko Haram sect. Watch.
On Friday, the 17th of October 2014, the federal government announced a ceasefire deal with the Boko Haram sect, and the Chief of Defense Staff immediately complied by ordering service chiefs to respect the agreement.
I have accordingly directed the service chiefs to ensure immediate compliance with this development in the field.
The Borno Elders Forum has, however, expressed doubt about the authenticity of the agreement. Their pessimism is driven by the non-inclusion of the relevant players from the region, such as the governors of Adamawa State, Borno and Yobe states, as well as traditional rulers in the negotiation process.
We've been praying for peace to prevail, and this, the announcement by the federal government last week was and is a welcome development.
They are insurgents. They are not recognized people. They are not recognized country. So if they say, okay, we surrender, this is our arms, and this is what we are going to do, and this is our condition. It's okay, but nothing like that. It's only a ceasefire. As even we are fighting between Cameroon and Nigeria, we are not fighting between countries. We are fighting with terrorists.
The real Boko Haram we know, who are killing us, who are burning our towns and villages, I'm sure are not the Boko Haram they negotiated with. They negotiated with Boko Harams who are staying in cities, Boko Haram who are staying overseas, the millionaire Boko Harams. And maybe they negotiated with the sponsors of Boko Haram, not the Boko Haram who are killing our people. Because right now, they have continued to kill our people.
Meanwhile, life for residents of Jimeta in Adamawa State appears to be going on as usual. Though the area has witnessed its fair share of attacks from the insurgents, the people are receiving news of a ceasefire agreement between the federal government and the insurgents with mixed feelings.
We received the news with great expectations. We were happy about it. However, the problem we have is on air. The report we are receiving is that the government has signed a ceasefire with the insurgents. But reports reaching us from these areas, particularly Michika, is that fighting is still ongoing.
We have our own reservations with respect to the sincerity on the part of the government. This ceasefire is supposed to inculcate all the parties. In other words, the states that are directly affected, the terrorist organization known as Boko Haram, as well as the government. They should all be involved in the ceasefire agreement, and they should give, at the same time, they should issue the same statement without conflicting one another.
Across the affected states are displaced persons housed in camps. These persons are hoping that the government will go beyond the agreement and begin a process of disarming the insurgents.
I am in support of the peace deal, but only if the insurgents will be disarmed. It will be a Herculean task to stay with armed, bloodthirsty terrorists. Government should involve us in the arms disarmament process, as we know their hideouts. There is no need for any reconciliation with the terrorist group. They should be dispossessed of their arms.
We that ran away from Michika, Madagali and Goza, we welcome the idea. But if there is any contract, and that contract has been breached by one side, who is to be blamed? Now this contract is entered into by the federal government and the terrorists. But the terrorists have breached the contract because up till today, they are still killing some people in my area from Michika.
It's a very welcome idea if the terrorists are going to be sincere. Because when you talk about ceasefire, you are talking about laying down their arms. And from all indications, it's like they're not going to be sincere. Because even yesterday, there was attack at Shafa, Michika, and some part of Biu local government area.
The people in the affected region are looking forward to a time when the ceasefire agreements will be a reality. But for now, their primary concern is for peace to return to their region.
Well, thank you for your views and comments. Here's this one from Chinyere Opia, who is reacting to the interview I had with the FCT Police Commissioner last week. It says, police officers now park by the Area 1 traffic light to arrest vehicles. A pothole was created there by some unknown persons which destroyed the road. Now I'm sensing collaboration. Please fix this. Well, thank you for your comments, and that's as much this week. Thank you. Send us your views, especially on the ceasefire agreement and how much you think it is working for the country. Let us know using the address and Twitter handle on your screen. And don't you forget, you can view the program on youtube.com/channelsweb/videos. Make a comment viewing the current video as well as older episodes of the program. I'm Gloria Umezuki. Thank you for watching and see you again.